Hey there, this is Natalie, back with more stories from some of the best subreddits. Please subscribe for more Reddit videos and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. This is a fully updated, concluded story posted originally to r/amIwrong by user sadconfusion2557, and the title is, Would I be wrong to post my cheating boyfriend's OF videos in our joint family group chat? And yes, I will be referring to that particular site as OF throughout this because you can't really say its actual name on YouTube. So I'm just gonna hope you all know what it is. And OP begins. So I, 24 female, have been with my 25 male boyfriend for 6 years. 6 years we've built a life together, grown together, done everything together. He recently had to move away for a job, and I felt uneasy about the move. He also happened to make friends with a girl, 20s female. I guess you can see where this is going. I felt uncomfortable with their friendship from the start. We have argued about her. I've made him unfollow her. I've gone through their messages, and the whole time he gaslit me, calling me controlling, painted me as insane and insecure to both of our families. It has caused great emotional distress to me and strained my relationship with his mother, which used to be great. Through all his gaslighting, I even went to therapy to understand why I felt so awful about him being friends with this girl. Whether it was unresolved issues around the move, the physical distance between us, the fact that she sort of looks like another girl who'd cause problems for us, etc. I don't know. My boyfriend is also very good looking and very much into training. He has a very chiseled body and gets a lot of attention, etc. I also get a lot of attention, but I'm more a private person and go out less, so get it nowhere near as much as him, despite us being comparatively equal looks-wise. So after about 2 months of therapy, I get a DM on Instagram. It's a throwaway / alt account, no followers, and it's a screen recording of this girl's OF. Didn't even know she had an account. It's not under her real name or attached to any of her socials, but I can see her face and know it's her. And she's doing content with my boyfriend. His face isn't in it, but I know his body. I know what he looks like, the noises he makes, the way he does stuff. I've been with him for 6 years. There's a video of her giving him head, a video of her taking back shots, a bunch of lewds / nudes of both of them, a bunch of graphic pictures of facials, just so much stuff. All in all, it's like a 7-minute long screen recording. No message was sent with it, just the recording. I have no idea who it was or why they sent it. The OF account is only a month old. He moved away at the start of January. I don't know how long they've been having segs for, or how the F they progressed to doing OF together, but it's insane. 6 years thrown away for a girl he's known for a few months, and to do it in such an egregious way. To be blatant enough to film himself and put it on the fricking internet. It's disgusting. Painting me out to be insane, making me go to therapy, ruining my reputation within both of our families. The whole time he's been fricking lying and filming himself cheating on me. He's been spending more money than usual, going away, travelling, partying, going to restaurants with his new friends, buying designer clothes, etc. I was under the impression he was working a lot, but nope. Probably just some extra cash doing fricking porn with some fricking tramp. I hate him so much. He's a piece of crap. I hate what he did to me and us. I just want to post the screen recording in our joint family group chat. Let them all know I'm not fricking crazy. He's just a fricking piece of crap. I don't know if this is revenge porn. I mean, it's already on the internet, posted willingly. I don't even know if I care. I want him to suffer. I want him to hurt, to feel humiliated. I fricking hate him. Edited to add, I'm going to bed, and as it's been said thousands of times, I'm just going to let you all know. I googled it, and under law where I live, it isn't under the umbrella of revenge porn, as it was willingly posted to the internet by him himself. It is considered copyright infringement at worst, but is a civil matter, not criminal. And even then, I didn't actually leak the content. Whoever sent it to me did. He might be able to get me on copyright laws, but like I said, that would be a civil matter. The worst I'd get is a fine, if even that. So I'll see how I feel in the morning. Yikes, I can absolutely see why she wants to do that though, to be honest. The cheating in itself is bad enough, and of course putting it on OF. But the gaslighting her into going to therapy because she was worried something was going on. It takes a special kind of sociopath to do that, to actually convince someone they're crazy because they start to get suspicious that you're cheating on them when you are cheating on them. It does seem to be how a lot of people react to suspicions when they're up to something though. Still, there are updates to this, so we do get to find out if she did share the OF videos in the family group chat. And since it made it into a kind of top Reddit thread subreddit, I'm gonna guess that she did. Still, the update begins with some relevant info. 1. Did you ever have any idea that he'd cheated? I had no idea he cheated, ever. I had one girl he used to work with at his last job, the one that looks like she could be a twin of this current girl, message me and claim she was effing him. But she had literally no proof. Not a single text, not a photo, not a screenshot, not a phone call record, nor a single person willing to corroborate what she said. He had a plethora of work colleagues tell me the girl was obsessed with him, a little crazy, and most likely lying. I chose to believe my boyfriend of, at the time, 5 years. She ended up quitting work and moving 80 plus miles away with her reputation in ruins, and everyone at their job treating her like she had the plague. The poor woman was probably looking out for me, and I was so horrible to her. 2. This all happened very quickly. How did you get a therapist so soon? I already had a therapist, who I'd been with for 3 years. I felt like I was in a good place mentally to say goodbye to her in December. I got back in touch mid-January when I felt my mental health deteriorating again. I honestly have no idea if I'm actually severely mentally ill, or if I've just been psychologically tortured by this piece of human garbage. 3. You seem a little unhinged. You sure you're not crazy? I have always had some mild OCD, as well as fairly bad anxiety, hence me going out much less than him. This is what he used to paint me as insane. When I say he gaslit me, I mean it in the purest definition of the word. He literally used my history of mental suffering to paint me as literally insane. Oh, it's your OCD. You're ruminating about this girl. Your anxiety is getting really bad. It's just because I'm not around. Stuff like that. 4. Why would you want to subject his family to that? I don't. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was in pain. I've never felt rage like that. It would have been wrong, even if he deserved it, which he absolutely did. Frick him. They did not. 5. How can you be certain she knows about you? She could also be a victim. Lol. LMAO even. No, she's a freaking piece of crap home-wrecking hoe who deserves the worst. I am listed as in a relationship with him on his social media, which she follows. She purposefully did not accept my own follow requests, probably because she's been posting him there too. Oh, and I also found her Twitter, which isn't private, and she's been liking tweets about sneaky links and that sort of stuff for around a month now, which was fueling my instincts. 3 days ago she liked a tweet saying, "Why is sex so much better when it's with someone it's not supposed to be with?" She is a literal effing tramp. I'm proud of it. And there's the update. So I slept on it. Woke up about 2 hours ago to him posting holiday pictures in the family group chat right now. I have my suspicions, but I got my cousin to follow the girl on Instagram. She is private, and she just so happens to be in the same country he is right now. LMFAO. What a coincidence. Yep, they're both in Paris as we speak. How romantic. I did what many Redditors suggested. I used a text template made by one of you. Thank you so much, because if I'd tried to send that text, I'd have come across as unhinged. I said, "Hello guys, I've recently had a video leaked to me that shows X having sex and performing other various intimate acts with another woman. I don't think it would be appropriate to share such a video here, but I will provide it if asked. This woman, specifically, is the one I'd been concerned about for a while, and was actually led to think I was crazy for suspecting that something more was going on between them. It's distressing to find out that I was right. I am sad that X could do something so disgusting, and I'm sad that I didn't trust my gut. Despite us being together for 6 years, this man has shown himself to be an utterly vile human being who has betrayed my trust and hurt me deeply. I was committed to him, whilst he was sneaking around behind my back and calling me insecure for my gut instincts. He twisted the knife again and again and tried to ruin my reputation with you all, whilst knowing he wasn't telling the truth the entire time. This is the end, and I want you all to know why, in case he decides to lie again. Also, he is most likely with her in Paris as we speak, as blank followed the girl, and they just so happen to be in the same country right now. Here is all the proof. I love you all, and I think what hurts the most, more than this, more than the money wasted on therapy, more than the cheating, is that not a single one of you had my back. Here is the attached evidence. Don't worry, nothing graphic, but I have plenty of truly horrible videos and pictures if any of you still don't trust that I'm not insane. Please just give me some space and do not reach out for now. I then attached the screenshots of her Instagram story, which show them in the same club in Paris at the same time. A screenshot of the video, which takes place in his room, with me scribbling out the explicit stuff on my iPhone editor thing, along with a side-by-side comparison of a picture I took after I'd finished decorating his room with them, with a lewd picture of him topless, which I think best proves it's him/his body. I then left the group chat. Within 10 minutes he started calling, so I blocked him everywhere. His mum texts me saying, "I'm so sorry, I love you so much and always will. Call if you need anything. I'll give you your space, sweetheart, but please do not hesitate to call me at any time. I love you like my own, please know that," which honestly turned me into a freaking wreck. His little sister, who is 20 and who is amazing, turned up and just hugged me. She didn't even say anything, we just both sat here and cried. She said, "I hope I don't lose you," when she left and hugged me again. I told her she never would. Honestly, I'm a mess right now. My parents are at work and unlikely to see the mess until at least lunchtime, if then. That's basically it. Thank you for everyone who took the time out of your day to message me and comfort me. Thank you for talking me out of doing something truly disgusting to the people I do still love. They would have been disturbed to see what I had to see. I'm going to go cry myself to sleep, I think. I only slept like 3 hours last night. Yeah, it was really my thirst for Reddit drama that had me hoping that she actually did post the video in the group chat, but this was a much better way of handling it, revealing everything but without kind of including the graphic stuff that nobody should really have to see when it involves a member of their family. Now there is a second update and a third. So update 2 says, "Holy frick, I've just been informed by his sister he has blocked his mum and sister after they chastised him in the group chat, and has now proudly displayed the link to the OF in his Instagram bio. Glad I helped him to be his unapologetic self. Hope his new career choice goes well. Frickin' loser." I still haven't heard from my parents yet. They get out of work around 5 to 6, but his mum said I'm welcome to go and hang out with her, as she doesn't want me to be alone. I'm going to get ready now and just go watch some MAFS Oz and maybe have a cheeky glass of wine. That was our little thing. Just because he's choosing to throw away this amazing group of people, our parents and our sisters, doesn't mean I have to do the same. Family is who is there for you in your time of need, and they're the family I choose. He can choose his OF ho if he wants. Good riddance. At least I won't have to see him when I hang out with his mum/sis. Update 3. So I went to his mum's place and sat there with her and his sister watching MAFS, whatever that is. We didn't really talk about anything, just had a glass of wine and watched TV. Eventually I said I wanted to go to the toilet, and I decided to go into his old room, And everything just got too much. So many memories, so many moments that I'd cherished so much, so long spent laying there just hanging out and stuff. I had a really bad panic attack and ended up just breaking down, and I felt like I was going to faint. They came up and checked on me, and we all just sat in his room crying. This may sound pathetic, and I'd love to pretend I'm some boss babe, but honestly, I don't think I've ever felt so lost and broken in my life. I loved that man. Like, I really, really, really loved him with my whole heart. I had since the day I met him. I can't believe it's over. It doesn't even feel like a breakup. It feels like the love of my life has just died. Like it feels like a death. I feel numb. It got too much, and his mum drove me home once my parents had finished work. Our sisters went and picked up my car while his mum spoke to my parents. I think I was in a state of shock. I couldn't speak. Everything sounded muffled, like I was underwater. I fell to sleep and only just woke up now. It's 11:39, everyone is in bed and I'm wide awake. I feel truly lost. Part of me wants to call him, to cry, to beg him to find a way to make everything okay, to tell me it isn't true, to turn back time. I know that's stupid, I know I deserve better, but I've spent every week of my life with him since the day we met. I don't know how to exist without him. I feel like I can't breathe. I just want this all to be a bad dream. Oh, this is such a sad ending. Like, when the drama and the shockingness of the original story sort of wears off, you are just left with someone who's completely heartbroken. You know, she's just found out that the person that she'd spent all this time with and was so in love with and invested in not only was unfaithful in one of the most disturbing ways possible, but had also been literally gaslighting her. I mean, that term gets overused so much, but this is classic gaslighting, you know, actually trying to convince someone they're going crazy and that all of their suspicions are just some kind of paranoia brought on by their own insanity. To find out someone you trusted and loved that much was just not the person you thought he was. It's got to be just devastating. And it's not uncommon for the breakup of a long-term serious relationship to, in many ways, feel like a bereavement. It's not the death of that person, but the death of both your current way of life and the future that you were expecting to have. That just no longer being there anymore is devastating, and it can take a long time to get over. Often it's not a case of needing therapy or anything like that, though that can help some people. It is just a natural sadness that you feel when your life has that kind of change and someone you had that kind of bond with is all of a sudden gone. It's not crazy or even a symptom of mental illness to feel that way, but it does get better with time. Still, this was a story that went from, wow, fun drama, they're going to post this in the group chat, and it's very easy to kind of treat these things like something from a reality show where you just want to see, you know, the craziest reactions and the craziest story. But the update, yeah, you can actually really feel like this is a real person, and her life in that moment feels like it's ruined. So what a happy video. And if that story's bummed you out, then I just suggest you go and watch the one about the girl who made the life-size Muppet of her boyfriend. That will get your mood back up. But what do you guys think about this story? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for listening to today's stories. I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening, and I hope to see you again very soon.